Huawei is very dangerous.
Rarely does a country go to war with a private company.
We have met the enemy, and it is Huawei.
We're not going to do business with Huawei.
Huawei represents a national security risk.
But is this really about Huawei, or is it something bigger than that?
Huawei officially launched pre-orders for its groundbreaking Mate70 Air on November 6, 2025, marking what could be the most significant challenge to Apple's dominance in recent years. The device carries a starting price of RMB 499, equivalent to approximately $580 USD, positioning it as a premium flagship with mid-range pricing that directly threatens the established order of the smartphone market. What sets this launch apart is not just the competitive pricing, but the engineering marvel that Huawei has achieved with the Mate70 Air. The device measures an impossibly thin 6.6 millimeters, earning it the distinction of being the thinnest flagship in the entire Mate series history. This achievement becomes even more remarkable when considering that Huawei managed to pack a massive 6,500 milliampere-hour silicon-carbon battery into this ultra-slim profile, a feat that challenges conventional understanding of smartphone engineering and battery technology. The construction of the Mate70 Air showcases Huawei's commitment to premium materials and build quality. The frame utilizes aerospace-grade titanium alloy, a material choice that mirrors Apple's recent iPhone Pro models, but at a fraction of the cost. This titanium construction serves dual purposes, reducing the overall weight of the device while simultaneously enhancing durability and structural integrity. Complementing the titanium frame is ultra-ceramic glass, which provides superior scratch resistance and a premium tactile experience that rivals any flagship device currently on the market. The $580 starting price for a device featuring titanium construction, a 7-inch display, 6,500 milliampere-hour battery, and advanced processor technology fundamentally challenges Apple's value proposition in price-sensitive markets, particularly throughout Asia and emerging economies. At the heart of this device lies the most intriguing aspect of the launch, the dual-chip strategy employing two variants of Huawei's latest processor. The Kirin 9020 chip powers the 16GB RAM configuration, targeting power users who demand maximum performance for intensive tasks, gaming, and multitasking. Meanwhile, the Kirin 9020B chip is paired with the 12GB RAM model, offering efficient performance optimized for general consumers while maintaining cost-effectiveness. This bifurcated approach allows Huawei to cater to different market segments while maintaining a cohesive product line. The significance of these Kirin chips extends far beyond mere performance metrics. These processors represent Huawei's continued defiance of international sanctions and restrictions that have targeted the company's access to advanced semiconductor technology. Through collaboration with SMIC and leveraging domestic manufacturing capabilities, Huawei has demonstrated that technological independence is not only possible, but can result in competitive, market-ready products. The Kirin 9020 series incorporates advanced AI capabilities through integrated neural processing units, independent 5G connectivity through proprietary modem technology, and architectural improvements that build upon the foundation established by the Kirin 9000 series. The international sanctions that were intended to cripple Huawei's smartphone business have instead forced dramatic innovation, resulting in a company that is no longer dependent on American technology suppliers. The display specifications of the Mate70 Air underscore Huawei's ambition to compete at the highest level of the smartphone market. The device features a massive 7-inch screen, providing users with expansive visual real estate that exceeds the display sizes of competing flagships. For context, the iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch display, while the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra offers 6.8 inches. This larger screen size, combined with expected OLED or LTPO technology and likely 120Hz refresh rate, positions the Mate70 Air as an ideal device for media consumption, productivity, and immersive gaming experiences. The battery technology employed in the Mate70 Air represents a potential industry paradigm shift. Silicon-carbon batteries offer significantly higher energy density compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries, enabling faster charging capabilities and improved longevity over the device's lifespan. This battery capacity dwarfs the approximately 4,400 milliampere-hour batteries found in premium iPhones, potentially offering users substantially longer usage times between charges. The 6,500 milliampere-hour battery represents a 47% increase over iPhone battery capacities, potentially translating to a full day of additional usage time. While recent iPhone models have actually increased in thickness to accommodate larger batteries and camera systems, Huawei has achieved the opposite, a dramatically thinner profile while simultaneously increasing battery capacity. Running on HarmonyOS 5.1, Huawei's proprietary operating system, the Mate70 Air, represents the company's complete technological ecosystem independence. HarmonyOS has evolved significantly from its Android roots, now offering deep AI integration, seamless cross-device connectivity across Huawei's product portfolio, enhanced privacy protections, and performance optimizations specifically tailored to Huawei's hardware. While the absence of Google services presents challenges in international markets, the operating system has matured considerably within China's domestic market, where local alternatives to Western apps have flourished. The device will be available in 3 sophisticated color options: black, offering a professional and stealthy aesthetic; white, providing a clean and premium appearance; and silver, delivering classic sophistication. Official sales commence on November 11, 2025, coinciding with China's massive Singles' Day shopping festival, potentially positioning the Mate70 Air to capture significant market share during one of the year's most important retail periods. From Apple's perspective, the Mate70 Air represents multiple converging threats that demand strategic response. The pricing strategy alone creates substantial pressure, offering flagship-tier specifications and build quality at approximately half the cost of premium iPhones. Beyond pricing, Huawei appears to be out-innovating Apple in several key areas. This innovation gap puts pressure on Apple to respond with meaningful technological advancements rather than incremental updates. The China market dynamics add another layer of complexity to this competitive landscape. Huawei has experienced a remarkable resurgence in its home market, driven by nationalist sentiment, encouraging consumers to support domestic technology companies, government restrictions on iPhone usage in certain sectors, and genuine technological improvements that make Huawei products compelling alternatives. Recent reports indicate Apple has experienced declining sales in China, its third largest market, as consumers increasingly gravitate toward local brands that offer competitive features at more attractive price points. Huawei's achievement of complete technological self-reliance carries profound implications for the global smartphone industry. The company now produces its own processors, operates its own operating system, and has developed a comprehensive ecosystem of services and applications. This technological independence provides Huawei with strategic flexibility and insulation from future geopolitical pressures. The silicon-carbon battery technology pioneered in the Mate70 Air could establish new industry standards that competitors will need to match. If Huawei successfully demonstrates the reliability and performance advantages of this technology, it may accelerate industry-wide adoption, potentially rendering traditional lithium-ion batteries obsolete within flagship smartphones. However, the Mate70 Air faces legitimate challenges that temper enthusiasm, particularly in international markets. The absence of Google services, including the Play Store, Gmail, Maps, and YouTube, presents substantial barriers for consumers outside China who rely on these applications daily. Software update longevity remains a question mark, as Huawei's track record with long-term OS support for devices operating on HarmonyOS is still being established. The ultra-thin design, while impressive, raises concerns about structural durability and the practicality of repairs, particularly in markets where authorized service centers are scarce. The geopolitical dimension cannot be ignored when evaluating the Mate70 Air's prospects. Export restrictions limit the device's availability in numerous markets, particularly the United States, and countries that have implemented similar restrictions on Huawei products. Privacy concerns, whether justified or not, continue to influence purchasing decisions in Western markets, where skepticism about data handling by Chinese technology companies remains prevalent. The ongoing US-China technology competition introduces uncertainty about future sanctions or restrictions that could impact Huawei's supply chains or market access. The market implications extend beyond individual product comparisons to fundamental questions about the smartphone industry's future structure. Huawei's success with the Mate70 Air validates the viability of alternative technology ecosystems outside Western control, potentially encouraging other manufacturers to develop greater independence from American technology suppliers. The pricing pressure introduced by Huawei's flagship quality devices at mid-range prices may force premium manufacturers to either reduce prices or significantly accelerate innovation to justify premium pricing, fundamentally reshaping competitive dynamics across the entire industry.